So what is this fire and ice game that I'm seeing during the shuffle? The hell is
fire
this?
and ice?
Fire and ice.
Well, I've heard of that, but I don't know if I've ever played it. Let's see here.
Oh, I don't have... Okay, well, I don't have a magic word. I'm sorry. I never learned. Grandma.
Here's that. No, never update.
You can just do... Alright. Learning me a new
I gotta
game.
open just any ROM here. Let's do
Cool.
this. Oh, I need something that has a...
Well, this looks like an enjoyable little puzzle platformer. But no, my contention there, Dan. Oh, I never did get you your I never did get you your accordion bleep. Even though I don't have my accordion anymore. Or rather, the accordion anymore.
I can put in that accordion bleep myself. I don't need
You bear with me 2 seconds here.
I don't need Ricky to put that. I can put that in and he can keep... I just have to remember about where it was that...
Oh,
So here's something funny. Today I saw a meme where it was a person using a laptop. You know how cats sit on keyboards?
Yeah.
Well, somebody was using a laptop, and the caption for the meme was "problem solved," and it was this clear acrylic thing on top of that like a shelf on top of the laptop, and the cat was sitting on the clear acrylic shelf. And I thought this was a gag, so I posted it, and then my friend replied back and said, "Problem solved," and it's a picture of his cat sitting on the exact same thing. I'm like, I thought this was a gag. I didn't think this was a real thing, but apparently it is.
But no, Dan, I do have my little Baronelli concertina just hiding in my cave, so anytime there does need to be a slur bleep.
Just record. All you gotta do is just record a little bit of count out like 5 seconds or whatever of just like,
oh yeah,
and then only need it once. Try to make it sound like a bleep.
Yeah, well, the problem is that this thing is just because it's a concertina, it's built to be melodic, so to get like anything dissonant on it is a little rough. Like,
it doesn't need to be
you really
dissonant.
have to work at it.
It just needs to be you know how in Metalocalypse when they bleep things out, they bleep it out like a guitar riff?
Yeah.
That's what you're angling for.
Hell of an angle.
Didn't Craig Ferguson bleep out things with... What did he do?
Harmonica.
That's what it was. Yeah, okay.
That's a good bleep.
Sorry. Yeah. I remember he would do things like Tootsie Fruits or whatever, and put a flag, like just random flags over people's mouths. But
Oh, no, hold on.
I thought there was an instrument involved, and it might have been the harmonica.
Oh. Oh! I think I screwed this up. Try again. Yes. Can I?
Dan, I posted my link in the race,
that'll work.
I think. Yeah.
Uh-oh, I could see myself enjoying this fire and ice game. Which is the problem.
We could put that on for a food.
Ah! I don't want that notification popping up and blocking my screen. That's a problem. what is the plan here? There we go.
Oh, that's right. YouTube always gets upset at me because I stream in 1200p. You need to change the video resolution. It's not supported. And I just can't be bothered.
Wow, did you deserve to have a better resolution. Sorry.
I mean, other than it giving me this error and saying my stream status is poor, I think it puts little bars on the sides of my screen and then compresses it a little bit, and I'm like, whatever, I don't care. Cannot be bothered. Dan is like silently seething over there.
Well, it doesn't matter to me.
Oh. How dare you have bad streaming quality on my stream?
Well, now I'm getting stumped. Which is no good. Why can't I just plonk you on there? Got some anti-plonk technology. So you can't push anything more than 2 wide. So yeah, this is the gate as far as I can tell. Why would you want any of what I just did? Can I make blocks that aren't anchored to the wall? Ah, maybe it is just a repeat the action puzzle. No, that doesn't get me anywhere new. Fire and Ice already has me stumped in round 1-7, guys. This is not boding well.
I mean, it's Zelda. You walk around and stab things.
Oh, well, he's playing Fire and Ice.
Oh.
No, I'm gonna look forward to the next 4 months where I get to talk about Weird Al and not have to worry about it ever coming out into the day of light. Light of day. Like, I stress about all of the projects that I have sitting around unfinished or half finished, and this is just one that I just get to enjoy. I just get to enjoy the sheer
Yeah,
act
me too.
of
I just
saying
get to sit
things.
around and talk about Weird Al.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from running it through some audio plugins, I mean, I am doing, like, I'm taking notes and stuff, but I mean, that's podcast prep. I do that all the fucking time. That's not hard.
I'm to the point where, like, when I'm watching a movie, half the time I'm like, I should be writing some of my thoughts down while I'm doing this. Like, I enjoy media through the lens of not necessarily criticism or critique, but just analysis more than anything else. Yeah, this has got me stumped. There has to be a mechanic I'm not getting. Yeah, just skip that level for now, I guess, because this game is non-linear in that way. Can drop fire, okay. Useful to know.
Also, the nice thing is just that, I mean, I felt we were actually, for I thought we were doing a pretty good job last night of keeping things moving forward.
Yeah, we were.
And
like,
yeah,
we weren't dragging stuff around. I was worried there for a minute, and also it's going to be a little bit quicker without the standard intro every time. So I think keeping it within 2 hours is going to be doable.
Well, I mean, we're only concerned about final product length, and like I said, that's.
Yeah, I also don't want to just eat up an entire 4-hour chunk of your time every night. Seems excessive.
The longer albums, I think, it'll definitely be more like. Also, we won't. I guess we had introductions and other crap and things, so we won't have that next time. It's like we can just jump in, get the history and personnel out of the way, jump into the music, and. Oh, but man, Pac-Man, that fucking song. I'm just like, I'm glad you liked Space Age Whiz Kids.
Again, I just wanted it on there for completion's sake, as this. Oh, fuck! What the hell am I doing here?
I'll be right back.
I don't hear anything for cargo in 5 minutes. I'm gonna switch to the 3-player.
Huh. Doing that does work. Yeah, this is a Sokoban style I haven't actually seen before. Oh, I've already done this one. Trying to back out.
But yeah, I feel like we very much got the very similar dynamic to the Yacht or Yacht stuff that they were doing for
Yacht Rock.
Yeah, we had, because there's a case where somebody might sink something, or somebody, I will stand behind Rocky Road as S tier. It's just so foundationally important.
Yeah, but my Bologna's better. Again, this is all. Oh no! I've trapped myself. God damn it! This is all personal taste. Okay, try again. I think I got further in this level, though. I think I know what I'm doing.
It's very strange. Discord seems to be out of sync when people are talking.
Well, that's funny.
Odd. I'm gonna quit and relaunch.
But that's definitely the better move. Now I just want to repeat that.
Okay, say something.
I'm saying something.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
I have finished a World 1.
I'm looking over my dead dog Rover that I overlooked before.
Oh, no, I didn't finish World 1. There's a freaky clown-looking factory thing going on here. What is this? There are boss battles in this puzzle game? Can you get out of my labyrinth? Aw, Red's out.
Torgo hasn't said anything, so we're sticking with a 3-player.
Ooh, what? Oh! 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 We gotta do a speed one here, I think. Somehow. What is the plan here, my man? Got you. Can I zippity-doop you over that way? Yes. Grr. Don't dare to think you have beaten me. I dare. I dare, my man.
He's daring you to be stupid.
Continue, edit mode? What you mode editing? Dude, there is a level editor? In Fire and Ice? What the hell? We just loop on down to the end of the game. So I don't normally come here to Zelda with you guys because I don't have that just built-in knowledge or familiarity with the tracker to be able to get any kind of traction forward with it. And that's not a skill that I am particularly interested in developing. It is well beyond my wheelhouse. So, as I don't know the actual map of Zelda 1 all that well, I was like, oh, I wonder if I could get a nice scrolling background. And it bothers me that I can't. I can't have a nice looping Zelda 1 overworld map. Because it's the friggin' mountains and graveyard on one side and an ocean on the other.
You know what you need? You need like a mosaic of just random screens, and you could scroll that.
I could do that, but also I already didn't. So it's just my food conveyor belt.
You could scroll the, I think Red Silver's linked it. It was like a Hyrule project or whatever that was linked.
Yeah,
that had like people doing art of all the various overworld tiles in Zelda 1.
I have
There's some really good ones in there.
Yeah. Now I don't want you. How are we going to make this not terrible? No, I want that there. Sure. That's a hell of a circuitous way to do that, and I bet there was an easier one. But I solved it my own dumb way. And sometimes that's all that matters. Oh, now I'm getting too warm. Stupid fan's on. Do we have everyone properly?
Yes.
Fantastic. Whoop. Oh, look what I've done. I've killed myself.
Alright, if we're cropped, then I'm gonna open an actual game. Oh, I had to unpause. It's very weird playing an NES game with no audio.
All right, I'm gonna hit the button in a second.
This is terribly inefficient, but it is the way that I know how to do things, and I haven't had to learn a better way. Who is telling me to ask Raz a dumb thing?
Don't we have to ask him about our dumb thing that we need him to approve?
He just needs to sign
goddamn.
off that our list is objective by every scientific measurement that he cares to sign off on. So Raz,
Right,
we do need you to say that the Weird Al tier list is approved by science.
In what manner and by what rubric?
That we're being objective. I don't know. Our opinions are scientifically sound. We did the research and we wrote it down. I'll put it that way. That counts as science, right?
Sure.
Where am I looking here? No.
What are you researching?
Whether Weird Al is good or not.
That's
which
not
songs
science.
are good? No.
That's not science. Sorry.
Even if you grade it? ROMs, NES.
I mean, I
Zelda.
personally have a scale on stuff like how accurately things are done and all sorts of things, but I don't think that matters.
See, I was thinking about this. In our Pac-Man
on.
versus Stop Dragging My Car Around. And you were saying that Stop Dragging My Car Around is just different enough to where you can forgive a lot of its
Well, we should
inaccurate
talk.
coverage.
We're gonna need to talk about stuff tonight. So I think talking about cover songs, not just in the lens of Weird Al, but in other ways, would be a good time waster tonight as we're going through Ancient Dungeons.
Right, but for me, I think it just comes down to you have a higher
saying is,
degree of
hold
listening
on.
for fidelity.
What I'm saying
that
is, hold those thoughts, is what I'm saying.
Okay. No, I was supposed to ask Raz
Did you ask him how his day was?
why he loves horse racing, according to Chris.
Oh,
who's
I
been
love horse
going
racing
through-
too.
Who's been going through your lecture videos. And he's
I
learning
don't
things about you.
love horse racing, but I've been to horse races.
All
I
he
found it
said-
interesting.
All he said is, I'm learning so much about Raz from his chem videos. Raz loves
So-
horse racing. Ask him about it when
Oh,
he's on.
I use furlongs all the time because I need garbage units for people to convert into an additive. So.
Would be why.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, I just said the things that you're learning about Raz are something something wooded north, something something orc, maybe something something strange and mysterious.
Anyway, I mean, I love racing because I mean, where I'm so close to like historic horse racing, like because Saratoga is only like an hour.
It's like right there, yeah.
An hour and change from where I grew up, and so living in the Albany MSA, you hear a lot of ads for Saratoga, Saratoga, and then you hear what's his name going, the Legends. Yes, this week in the spa, we are having blah 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 blah, and there's something respectable about horse racing that other types of animal racing doesn't have, even though I think logically, if I put them on my brain, how is horse racing any different? Like, it's the same exact thing as dog racing, except there's a horse instead of a dog. It's if we don't like dog racing, then by that same logic, we should not like horse racing. So, I mean, I think in
it's
Massachusetts,
just a different. I would assume just like historical context of people who keep dogs as pets versus people who keep horses as pets. Like horses
Because, I mean,
have more so been associated with like work animals, whereas dogs are definitely more companion.
Dogs can
animals.
certainly be work animals.
They are,
Yeah,
but
like
not.
sheepdog.
But not
No, I want it.
historically
Oh,
recently.
you need that
I
big
would
diamond,
say.
Raz.
I want the big diamond.
I haven't started Zeldaing yet. No, my favorite thing about
No,
horse
yeah.
racing is just the absolutely bonkers names.
Oh yeah.
Man, you could build an entire just like name generator around dumb racehorse names.
Sure. I remember this one time I was at the track, there was a horse named Mei Ling. I'm like, oh, I gotta bet money on that horse. I'm like, Snake would put money on that horse. And Snake is never wrong, although I don't know Snake's opinion on horse racing. Anyway, shall we get started?
I'm going to be ready on the title screen, I think. Do I need to put a name in?
No, I did approximately, there is no naming. I will give us some updates on, because there will be some differences, very slight differences in controls and such. Hey,
Should I
everybody.
boot up the... Oh, I'm sorry. Did I boot up the ROM?
Yes, you should boot up the
Okay.
ROM. At least be in preparation for it. Hey everybody, and welcome to Wednesday night Let's Racing Time. And we have been convinced through non-nefarious means that we should try something new. But as things always go, our new things are simply rehashes and rearrangements of our old things. And tonight we will be trying this new ROM hack, Legend of Zelda Ancient Dungeon. If you're familiar with an ancient cave randomizer like Lufia's, then this might seem very familiar to you. The idea behind this is that we're basically going into one giant dungeon. You know, we're used to having maps and stuff, but that's not the case in here. You go in the dungeon and we have to try to work our way through the dungeon, find Ganon, kill Ganon, beat the game, explore the dungeon because I don't know how. It's their first stab at trying to make a Zelda roguelike. Maybe? Question mark? And, well, I mean, we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be fun. I mean, you don't have to convince me that Zelda is fun. I'm your host, Kefka Floyd. This stream is brought to you by the deliciously refreshes taste of Worcester's Own Polar Seltzer. And we've got Ginger Lime Mule tonight. I also have here, which I'm not going to drink because Bob's not here. I thought he was going to be here, but he's not. This vanilla Pepsi Nitro. I'll save it for tomorrow night because I think I'll probably just put Mario on the schedule for tomorrow night because nobody else is suggesting anything else good. So in our Triforce arrangement, we'll start in the upper right-hand pointy corner of the Triforce. He's our indeterminately favored Canadian. He's nada butt face.
It's me! Hello, I'm here. I just had the best sleep of the last decade, and now I am very much ready to make a fool of myself in some Zelda. I am
And believe
not
it or not,
having anything fancy to drink. I just woke up. I am having some water.
H2O.
Hey,
I just saw in
Yeah,
chat
okay.
because
I just saw that too.
you know, people don't realize that once I hit the go button on streaming that I don't get pings. So I will introduce Raz and then we'll hang on a minute for Torgo. At the bottom pointy end of the Triforce, not last and not least, hailing from the wooded forests of the Pacific Northwest, he's the mysterious and beautiful creature known as Razanir the Orc, maybe.
It's me. I've been very absent because of work, and work is more or less done. Well, at least until 2023. So, so I also have Foley sound effects ready here. I don't know if
Ooh.
I have no idea.
I
if you
heard
got
it.
that. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
we got
I'm not looking at the volume monitor, because it's too early to drink. I've been waking up like super late, lately, and so I have my lime polar seltzer. That's good enough for me. I don't know what the hell this is. Like,
We're just gonna go
is this like
through
ancient?
rooms.
Is this the ancient cave from Lufia? Except
I'm
Zelda?
pretty
Yes.
sure that this is
Okay.
a Binding of Isaac demake, you know, just judging by it.
Well, I mean,
With less
Binding,
poop, I hope.
Binding
Yeah.
of Isaac steals from, well, not steals, but
Oh,
They
no,
come-
it is
Dude,
very
the
clearly Zelda. Like it's
The
not,
original Binding of Isaac interface was Zelda 1.
Yeah.
Like it basically plagiarized it.
No, that was the whole joke there. I was a little mean to Dan last night. I got a little bit on my, oh, you're so old horse.
I mean, I fully admit that I am old.
And I also fully admit that I am young, so like,
Wow, what a compromise from Buttface.
oh yeah, sure, just had to, just wanted to get that in under the wire there, eh?
Got a boogie, got a boogie.
But I mean, like, Raz has an entire year until 2023. It's a year away at this point. So I'm not too worried. He's also had his life completely consumed by Rogue Legacy 2. Which I
Yeah,
still
I've put a
haven't
lot
finished.
of time in there.
So I don't
Not as much as
blame
Brooklyn, but
I don't blame the going to bed at like 5 or 6 in the morning.
yeah, I've been real bad about it, and mostly because of Rogue Legacy 2.
It's so good.
I'm
that
at
game
60
is
hours.
so silky smooth.
It's real good.
I don't
I'm
know.
really enjoying it.
I don't know why. Because its platforming is incredibly bare bones. Like, it's not doing a lot of, like, game juicing. Like, it doesn't have heavy screen shake or a lot of, like, particle effects going off every time you're moving. Like, a lot of that satisfying game design tricks that people often tout. But it is just right at its core, perfectly responsive, super like fun movement, I guess. It's also not got a lot of weird movement, like I was surprised how come on, Axiom Verge really shook up its platforming and shooting vocabulary as it moved on. Whereas Rogue Legacy is like, you get your double jump, you get your air dash. Like,
I mean, sometimes going back to basics is all you need, right? Like, it's such a strong game.
I think the wonkiest thing it has going for it is its, like, spin jump, which I am terrible at.
Yeah,
And
I think of that as like wall jumping in Metroid, though, except you have to do it off of things and not walls.
Yeah, it's the doing it off of things that gets me, and I can absolutely see it being my stumbling block for bosses going forward.
Yeah, you definitely want to be able to do the jump kick
Yeah.
to like avoid things, because it gives you an option to like move about the field and not just like get hit by bullets or whatever.
Well, yeah, like, and also there's a lot of weird like upgrade interactions with that, where like, oh, you gain shield, or projectiles bounce back, or I think I have where it now recharges my dash, but I don't remember. It's been a minute. I have been sucked into other things, but Rogue Legacy is there in the background, just staring at me, being like, you need to finish. And I'm like, I know I
You
do.
should play me.
I have my own nonsense coming up. And since Raz is here, also I need to figure out a good Wednesday or Thursday for birthday food in January, because this is one that I cannot have you miss.
So my winter schedule is Wednesdays are available, but Tuesdays and Thursdays are not.
Perfect.
That said, week 1 I don't do lab. So like the first week of the year, which would be, I want to say that the 3rd is Tuesday, something like that. I'm around, so that's assuming my Thursday class doesn't get canceled. Then I'll be free. No, actually, I won't be free on Thursdays.
I have run out of pre-race
just
banter, and
cancel.
now I am waiting for the Torgo. Hey! Perfect on time.
Speaking of,
Torgo.
he's very quiet. so quiet he might be muted.
I can't remember the last time I've been in a race with Torgo. If ever? Question mark.
All right, I'm cropping Torgo. People are seeing the ugly bits.
Torgo? Torgon.
People were saying last night that Discord was apparently having like some server troubles. That's why they were
Dropping in and out of Alapalooza. Yeah.
I haven't noticed that lately. I've only noticed that like the audio seems to be. I mean, Discord and audio are like oil and water. It seems like. Like when they updated, everybody's volume was super loud for me, but they were also still set at 100. So I don't know.
Everything seems to be working. Everything seems to be working. There we go. Okay.
If I hit start on this, what will happen?
it'll
Okay, now
drop
may-
you into the
now
first
maybe I'm
screen.
coming
Oh,
through?
it'll
Hey,
start.
we
it's
hear
a
you
Torgo.
now.
Hey, I can
There
hear
we
you.
go.
Well, I gotta reset that.
I'm going to guess that it started putting stuff through your controller microphone.
No, it's just I don't know. I'm gonna chalk it up. There was a power surge earlier.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Everything kind of flickered. My PC actually wouldn't start for a few minutes.
Ooh, crikey.
I'm guessing it tripped some kind of failsafe with the power supply because when I unplugged and replugged in the power supply, it booted up.
Yeah, if you turn it off and like hold the power button to like discharge everything, usually that works for staff.
All right.
Let's see.
Now
I bought a universal power supply for that reason because power surges are like my bane in this apartment.
All right, I've got Torgo cropped and ready to go. So now, last, not least, I forget what. Oh yes, what is it? You know, he's the master, or he's going to fetch the master. I don't remember the bit. It's Torgo Higgins.
Hello. It's been a minute since I've played some Zelda, so this should go phenomenally.
Okay, so now, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your bit.
Are we doing Let's Drinking time?
What are you drinking?
I am drinking some Kettle One vodka with some Spindrift seltzer. I couldn't find any Polar.
He'll find it eventually. We always do. Anyway, so things you need to know about this randomizer. So when the game takes place entirely inside the dungeon, you begin each dungeon dive with your wood sword as well as arrows, but no bow to use them. Every time you step through a door, the room you see and the enemies within are randomly selected. Defeat all the enemies to open the doors, then proceed to the next room. This is in your typical Zelda dungeon, as going back the way you came will likely lead to a completely different room than before. The rooms will contain more deadly enemy groups the further you go. Notes of controls. The subscreen has been completely disabled. The start button now pauses the game instead of select. The select button cycles through your B button equipment. I'm sure Bob would hate that. So when item swapping happens during active gameplay. Let's see, dynamic enemy loading, additional item abilities. Some items like the raft have no use in dungeons. However, the items that are included may have some additional ability. For example, the step ladder still lets you walk across water, and in this ROM hack it also adds extra rooms to the pool of available rooms.
Oh.
There may even be some secret features out there for us to discover. Alright, that's all we need to know about that. So, everybody, I'm going to unpause my emulator.
The one other thing for Torgo is if he does have controls for
Oh yes, it only plays the Zelda dungeon song. So if you don't want to hear that for an hour, I would recommend turning down your 2 squares and triangle in your music settings.
Oh, that's fine. I can deal with
Okay.
I can deal with an hour of Zelda dungeon.
Okay,
I've played level 8 before.
That's just, well,
That's
lovely.
fair.
That's fair. I'm just saying, fair warning.
Fair warning. I appreciate
Okay.
it.
Oh, wow. Start does not. Hang on. Let me reset. So we're all
Yeah, start
at
immediately
any
starts the-
time during the scroll. We'll start the game. So I will count us down with 3, 2, 1, go. We press start, and then we'll start killing.
Very good.
So counting down in 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna need someone to time until room full of whiz robes and dark nuts. Hey, at least they start you with a sword.
Okay, so start changes your item. Is that what it is?
Select changes your item. Start pauses the game.
Oh god. I'm gonna pause the game and be like, what the hell just happened?
No items. Imagine if they had a way where you could pause your game and change the
My
items
audio is a
then.
little too loud here. There we go.
Some kind of like pause screen in which items could be moved around. That seems like it would be a novel idea. It's been a minute since I just sat down and listened to this set of albums, so I'm
Oh,
actually
there's some
enjoying
bombs.
this.
Got a boogie, got a boogie.
It's
That's
just
gonna be
gonna
the
be
meme
in
now.
your head forever, isn't it?
Yeah, it's living there rent free.
I should actually be careful. I'm
Yes,
like bonking
this-
into Octoroks and random.
This is
things.
absolutely dungeon. Be more careful.
I'm trying to sword beam everything just for safety's
Yep, that's a
sake.
good.
Is
that's a
anyone
good-
else just going left and right?
No,
I thought about
that would have been.
I've literally just come back and forth. I've had no option. All I do is just appear on the left side, and
I had
the
a-
only exit is to the right.
So I found that at the end of a room, a fairy dropped, like just on the ground that you could pick up.
I got
That's
the
a
same
random,
thing.
probably.
No,
I
but
had
like,
a heart drop. So
I like that change. It wasn't like moving around. It was just there's a fairy drop on the floor, so you're not gonna miss it.
Oh, that didn't happen to me.
Well, I'm several.
this
rooms in
room
at
feels
this point.
wrong to me.
Oh,
So, Buttface, we want to talk about covers.
we do want to talk about. God damn it!
Also, if you die, you get thrown back to room 0.
Oh, but that's the worst room.
Oh, I know why I'm not doing well. I'm playing this green character. I'm not a moblin.
Yeah, who's
Who
this
i-
dork?
Who is this?
It's
So-
your boy Dank.
So yeah, we did want to talk about covers, and I think what it comes down to, Dan, is your difference, or your and my difference on covers is that I just don't have an ear for, or as sharp of a musical ear for what exact sound is in a cover. I'm just that unfamiliar. So when something is close, it pings as being identical, whereas for you it pings as just different enough. And when something
Well-
gets we have slightly different uncanny valleys for our covers, I think is what it is.
Yeah, so like, I mean, Pac-Man as Taxman, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like somebody heard that particular song, like, oh, we want to I mean, I know Weird Al has a lot of talented musicians and other engineers and stuff that he works with, but it was just wrong enough that it tripped something in me. It's like seeing, sometimes I see like traced artwork and like, oh, I can tell that's traced, but it's not
Or
quite
AI
the same.
artwork,
Oh yeah, AI. Where it's dude, we're not even getting into the.
where you can tell it's just garbage.
Well, you know, somebody made a funny joke the other day. It's like there is something that AI art and real artists have in common is they both can't draw hands.
Yeah.
I mean, that I chortle at because I absolutely cannot draw hands.
My hands are difficult.
They're really fucking hard.
A good thing to do though is to look at your hands and
Oh.
then draw what you see.
I knew a guy.
Okay, Raz. That's like draw the circle and draw the rest of the owl.
No,
That is not-
seriously. That's like the best. So I'm a super amateur artist too, and I've managed to
I
draw
have
hands
seen your
that
art,
look
super amateur
Yeah,
artist,
and-
my arse.
Yeah, and the hands look good, and the way that I got around that was I looked at my hands and I drew what I saw, and I feel like a lot of people, like, I'm minimizing it a lot, but like if you're starting from nothing, it's a really good first step to just look at your hand and put it in the pose you want, and then try and draw that. And you'll get a lot farther than just guessing. It's the use a fucking reference, basically.
Even if you do, it's still really fucking hard.
It's still hard.
So I knew a
I'm not trying
guy
to say
in
that
the-
it's not hard, but
I knew a guy in the long time ago who was also an amateur artist, but what they really liked drawing was hands. They were incredibly good at, to the point where like they would do whole drawings that were just hands. The coolest one I'd seen from them is this like, I don't know, 2 foot by 3 foot canvas of a skull rendered entirely out of hands. And they were like, I'm not that good. And I'm like, you can do the one thing every artist I know complains about. Shut up. This was the guy who took all artists' skill of drawing hands and just, that was all that they did.
just condensed it.
Yep.
That was all I could do.
But like going back to covers, like I can appreciate. I mean, I'm sure you can as well, but like I have different levels of appreciation for certain covers, and for some reason, sometimes some crimes, something just trips something. Like I can go on and on about, say, dreadful fight covers or rearrangements. Okay, it looks like every 15 rooms is a boss.
I hit one on 13, I think.
I hit one a while ago, but I'm on 24.
I'm only
Sorry.
on floor
Don't-
18 and I'm so
I-
gonna die.
I don't remember where it was.
Oh no, it's a not sad Gleeok.
Hey, I actually have bombs now. What the hell?
Yeah, I also picked up bombs at some point.
I just want more
Dude,
life.
fighting a two-headed Gleeok even in this room shape. Fuck! I died.
At this
Fuck.
time of year,
Ah,
it's more likely than you think.
All right, back at rooms. I'm the first one to die.
I
see how
didn't
well you guys
die
do
first.
A Gleeok without sword beams.
I mean, I have full health, so
Anyway,
I got full health.
so like,
I
there-
hear Gleeok. Okay.
there is something like, and Weird Al nails this when you can hear somebody who manages to nail like the sound of the song, where they're like, okay, I'm doing a cover, and it's like multiple ways of getting like the soul of the song. So, for example, if I take the Dreadful Fight, like if I listen to the original song, as you guys know, one of the things I love about the Dreadful Fight is that it is a sparse arrangement. Even though Uematsu likes to do walls of sound because he's a prog rock fanboy, if you listen to Dreadful Fight, it is still very sparse. Like it's not a wall of sound. So, for example, the best part I always love to quote at people is what chorus? Hey, clock. Actually, while I've got a clock, I'm going to put on Dreadful Fight so I can talk about it and articulate it.
You do have a pause button.
Oh man, who kills P-hats?
What's gonna happen when a friggin' Wallmaster comes out? Guys, I'm scared now.
You go back to room 0.
No!
It's the only way out.
No! I really...
It's like in Lufia 2, you get the Providence, but if you delete the Providence or eat the Providence or whatever, this is your life.
Oh, you can't up A in this either. I mean, there'd be no reason to, but like, I guess you can't commit suicide if you do something dumb like
You can't save.
Yeah, if you get a Wallmaster and you pick up a clock, I guess you're fucked.
There might not be Wall Masters for that reason.
possible.
Let's hope someone thought of that.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah, I'm hearing a Gleeok, and I'm only on 25. This is a dumb room to fight you in. Stop that.
I found a boss in 29, I think it was. It might be semi-random.
Like, something about Dreadful Fight that I think is really important is the tempo of the song. Because so many rock arrangements make the mistake of, like, playing it really fast all the time. And I think that's a mistake in arranging that song. Because, like, going too fast, ironically, doesn't make the tension feel right.
No, I hear you. You need to have that. The song needs to have room to breathe. There we are. That's what I meant to say.
And speaking of room to breathe, like I'll pause a bit and rewind a little bit in the song. You know, they go. You have to have those rests. It needs to be quiet there. At least I know when sometimes they go through the song a second time, they put in like a little drum fill, which is fine because that breaks up that tension the second time through. Like it's going to do it right here.
Wow, that went poorly really quickly.
Like
I got to the first room with statues and immediately died.
Good. How far'd you get?
39.
Not bad.
I'm 10 rooms behind.
But like that bit where they have, because in the original game, because of the sparse arrangement, when you hear those, you know, the timpani going through, and the timpani also very important. So many people screw up the percussion in this song, but having having that rest there is just so important. That is where the tension comes in the song, is that rest. And people who it's okay to break that tension once in a while, but if you just automatically put something in there, you don't know why that song is good. That's my hot take on Dreadful Fight. I mean,
it's going to be months until we get to the worst cover Weird Al has ever done. But for me, that is without a doubt when he tried to do Imagine Dragons.
The funny thing is, I agree with you, is that it's not a very good cover of Imagine Dragons, but I like the song anyway.
I like the song. Don't get me wrong.
Oh shit, I died.
But it is maybe the worst he's ever done at trying to style match, and clearly it is trying to style match. It is not doing its own thing.
Yeah, that's like with Pac-Man and Taxman. It's trying to. That was a thought I wanted to say last night when I was talking about the Ramones thing, was that I can't in good conscience call that a style parody. Like there has to be like a third category where it's Weird Al trying to Weird Alify a style versus trying to mimic the style.
So I am not particularly familiar with the entirety of the Ramones catalog. I could probably pick out 2 or 3 songs being like, oh yes, I know those.
I would say that it's oh shit, my cursor. I would say that it's definitely got the vibe of the Ramones.
For me, it just like the Ramones don't sound like surf rock, and I'll Be Mellow When I'm Dead sounds like surf rock.
Head on floor 44.
Jesus!
Ooh.
Have you died yet? That's another thing this thing needs, is a death counter. Ooh, I got a wand. Thanks, game.
And I would have loved to have seen any items.
Yeah, no kidding.
24 floors.
Yeah, I got a bomb.
I had a heart container once.
Oh, I had 2 heart containers.
Yeah, you get a heart container after each boss, I would think.
Oh, having a wand
or maybe
is
an
super
item.
helpful.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm hearing someone yell.
I mean, Red, people call it that. I mean, in every soundtrack listing for the original game, we always saw it as the Dreadful Fight. But I think they officially want to call it Battle with the Four Fiends, even though it is used in places that are not just the Four Fiends. That's why it is a dreadful fight.
So I just also came to a really problematic discovery is what happens if you get to Dodongo without bombs?
I'm not sure if Dodongos get spawned.
Yeah, I just had one. I had 8 bombs, thankfully, but...
Did you try stabbing them?
No, I didn't.
Well, what did you learn? That you need to stab them.
I actually didn't learn anything. I just did the bomb thing. I learned nothing. I cheated not only myself, but the game.
Oh, having this wand is so much... Oh. I don't want to say it's easy mode, but it definitely may.
You know, surprising.
I would take any item besides bombs.
It's surprising that Zelda 1 didn't have some.
I mean, the bombs can be useful. You're not going to use them on walls, so I mean.
Please to be die.
On the other hand, there are covers that are just so completely different that I can't help but love them. And that's not necessarily a Weird Al thing. That's like...
No.
I love, like, picking on albums. Yeah, I'm room 16 and now I have a boss, okay. I have Mold Orm.
I like a cover song that is trying to do its own thing, you know?
Candle. What is a candle gonna do for me?
Light stuff on fire.
Light up dark rooms. Hopefully that's not a thing.
And there are some covers that are quote-unquote the definitive version of the song. For example, you have the song Dreams I'll Never See, which was written by the Allman Brothers.
I bet you'd like to have more stuff, says old man who will sell me a candle for 73 rupees.
Okay, so rupees do have a purpose, so...
I assume they were just for arrows
as well.
I also thought they were just for arrows.
Just a heads up, that was a room I got in, you were saying, Dan.
Yo, white sword, I'll take that.
Oh, good job, Torgo.
Oh, I would like
Where's the white sword at? Torgo's got it. That was, but like, Dreams I'll Never See was written by the Allman Brothers, but I think the definitive version of it is Molly Hatchett's recording of it. And like everybody knows, like Joe Cocker doing covers of stuff. Like everybody thinks of have help without me. I mean, it was a Beatles song, but I think in popular culture, Joe Cocker's version has kind of overwritten it.
I don't know how far this extends, but famous Blue Raincoat definitive version for me is the Jonathan Colton cover.
But like there are Weird Al songs for me that just sort of overwrite. Like for me, Eat It is one of those songs. Like I will never listen to Beat It in my life ever, but Eat It, absolutely. And Don't You Make Me Repeat It.
If it's getting cold, reheat it.
Yep.
So that was the downside. I don't know how that came up, but that was the downside of buying the mattress. Is the day after making the payment on the mattress, my microwave died.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, microwave is cheaper.
Microwave. It's a range hood microwave, so it's not. Yeah.
Those die really frequently because turns out putting them in an enclosed space is a bad idea.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
So you're saying I can stab these boys, eh?
I'm sorry, I misread that. Ms. Ree has followed. Thank you for following, Ms. Ree.
I don't think I can stab these Dodongos, if I'm being honest.
How will you bomb some Dodongos if you can't stab them?
Well, I only have 6 bombs and 3 Dodongos, so let's hope I get good.
Well,
like,
I mean,
you
they
know
should
the
drop
trick
bombs,
about
right?
you know the trick about if you light a bomb in front of a Dodongo but it doesn't eat it, it freezes them and then you stab them and it gives you more bombs.
Oh, I've already done that. Nope, I am down without a bomb and a final Dodongo. I might just this might be dead here now. Wham, wham.
Look at this room, it's just bubbles. Oops, all bubbles.
The door immediately opens.
Yeah, I'm stuck in a room with a Dodongo that I can't kill.
That sounds like a bug.
I made it to floor
validate
51.
bombs.
How far did you get?
Floor 51, where I hit my Dodongos. I can't light it on fire. I can't stab it.
You can't bop it, twist it, or
Maybe
pull
it only spawns rooms with Dodongos if you have bombs.
I had 6 bombs and it spawned 3 Dodongos, so I had to Dodongo
That is
perfectly.
rough.
Yep.
Hey, I got my revenge on Gleok.
Yeah, just kill me. Oof, oof, oof.
And also, there's no up A, so you can't kill yourself and start over
Room
again.
51, time 20 minutes, 2 seconds. Well, time to do Sudoku.
Hey, I can buy drink for 54 rupees. I might
That's
as well
some
buy
good
drink.
I might as well get some drink.
Get me out of these rooms with statues in them.
Buy some blue drink.
There we go.
No, I did not say decisive battle. Like in Final Fantasy IV, it's Battle 1, Battle 2, and Dreadful Fight.
Something, if Mod Maker will ever see this, something that might be an interesting option is instead of a restart on death, if there were also an option to just continue, like...
That's not how
the
ancient
same-
caves work.
I know.
Yes.
Oop.
I mean, I can definitely see some ways to improve this. I mean, this is obviously a first stab because it just came out last week. Like this is very much a proof of concept for this.
Hey, a bow.
Oh, come on. Oh, Dark Nuts, why?
More like dork nuts.
Well, I didn't die to a random room of enemies. I died to being bad at bombs. So I don't feel half bad.
Are there different colors of a room?
No,
No, it's all blue. Okay.
it's all blue. They need to. I mean, number one, more songs. We need more music.
Or just let the player turn music off.
Let the player turn the music off.
Yeah.
We need more pallets. I've got a fucking bunny that I have to... Well, maybe wood swording a bunny isn't too bad since I have sword beams.
No, that sounds pretty terrible. Sorry, just does.
Also, I mean, they should still have, like, secret
Yeah, it's
rooms.
not
Like, if you bomb a wall, you could get, like, a secret room.
It seems like this is just a purely combat-focused hack, which I would not want to have secret hunting in that.
They said the game is supposed to have secrets.
Item interactions
Come
that
on.
might not be listed, which I could also understand. Oh, you jumpy boy, stop it. Stop that.
Yeah, like, maybe, like, every 10 floors or something, it changes a pallet. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I would say after every boss.
25
Sure.
or so.
Every
yeah.
every boss it changes pallets. Sure, that works.
Like that just... Because it does have boss detection by the look of it. Don't die early, please. It's the early parts where I have a fear of making so many mistakes. There we go. Okay.
Oh, good. You can kill P-hats with the wand when they stop. Good to know.
What's a wand?
Damn it.
Yeah, I'd love to have like an item of some sort.
Hey, a ring!
What?
I got a ring.
Dan's on easy mode over here with a wand and a ring. The hell?
I'm getting
I'm-
all sorts of nothing.
I don't know what the logic is for dropping items, because I saw items come in rooms where
I
there's
assume
no
it's
boss.
random.
And then I got an item for beating a boss. Oh, here we go. No more fooling around. It's dork nuts.
Speaking of...
How do you have all this stuff? What room are you on, Dan?
51.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I got that wand in like
I'm on
room
47,
4,
so-
I think.
Oh,
Speaking of early versions of mods, I've been holding off on playing that Stairfax mod.
We got to put that back on the schedule.
And I was gonna say
Raz, do you want-
that's got to go back up because I can.
Raz,
I can
do you wanna
sucker
play some
Chalice into that
Stairfax?
as well?
Some what? Oh, Star Fox. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what I was
thinking. We can put that on the schedule for next week.
I have never played NES Star Fox, or not NES, SNES. I played the hell out of Star Fox 64 though.
That's where I am. Chalice
Which is basically
more of
Star
SNES.
Fox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the dog fights were new.
Different.
Oh, come on, Dodongo.
Okay,
they do drop bombs. I got another heart container.
Does this hack for Star Fox, does it actually like make the game not run like crap?
Yes.
Or
If
does
you
it still
turn
run
up,
at like 5 frames per second?
I mean, it runs less like crap, but if you they want you to play it with your super effects overclocked, I think.
I mean, the emulator just handles all that, I assume.
Fuck! I died. No.
No.
I
Dan.
to blame it myself.
Game over.
I had drink.
You brought this upon yourself.
I should have used the drink.
You didn't use your drank? You died with drank in your pocket?
I thought I could kill the bunnies.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Well, it's my own hubris.
I was gonna say no sympathy there.
Nope, I had it coming.
He
Where's
only had
everybody at?
himself to
Well,
blame.
Dan's at 1.
Yeah, well, no, I'm in room 2 now.
I'm at 47.
Oh, I
mean-
thought you... I didn't know you had died, Torgo. You're still going.
No, I died.
Oh.
I mean, the farthest I think anybody's gotten is like, I mean, that was room 51.
I'm on 54 right now.
I also 50-ished.
Yeah, so I think 50-ish is probably definitely where the difficulty starts. Especially if you only have, I mean, I had a ring.
A ring,
should
sword
not
and
have-
and
bombs.
some drank.
and some drink. I should not have, like, that was me getting cocky.
You know what I got? I got bombs. I got a bomb.
I would
and
love a
AR.
ring. That would be
Yeah.
great.
Yay, likes.
Oh.
Gross.
Oh, we don't
Ooh.
like them.
Oh, you know what?
I could buy a
I'm
candle.
I'm gonna go back to covers. Dan, have
I
you
will
been
definitely buy a
listening to the covers that the official Strong Bad Twitter has been retweeting of their
No.
December Ween stuff? You should.
No.
There's some real. Someone's doing them all in the style of like Vince Guaraldi, which is amazing. No. Oh, we got some
I
contention.
mean, I've heard
here.
enough. Well, I've heard enough Vince Guaraldi in my life.
60. You know, we'll just do this. For
I
all
feel
the
like my
complaining I'm
boss
doing
will
about
come late.
bombs, I'm actually doing a lot of work with just bombs.
Yeah, the problem is I don't know any of like the boss tricks. Like you were saying, there's a way to get Dodongos to drop bombs, and I have no clue.
Yeah, you have to drop a bomb so that it explodes
Manhandler.
in front of the Dodongo's mouth, and then it'll freeze. And once it's frozen,
a bow.
you then stab it. It
Yay.
is harder to do than just feeding it bombs, but you know, risk reward.
Any rooms with these little propeller dudes are in misery.
Oh, he has
Yes.
a rough.
Alright, I have a bow. I feel a lot better now. I just shoot things until I get hearts. Like that.
Another problem with this game is that it needs to give you a seed so that other people. I
Oh,
mean,
hello.
they need some way of seeding this so that people can.
Can sync up.
Yeah,
For like a tech demo though, like this is really good.
yeah. This is absolutely a one. I wouldn't
This
call
is a
it.
really good start. Yeah.
Stop with that nonsense.
I sure would like to have that, sir.
Who developed this so that we can like
Hey.
plug them?
I got a
I
ladder.
just bought a magical sword.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh, that is
I-
a good thing to buy.
How much did that cost you?
62 rupees.
The person.
Wow,
who
that's a
made
great
this-
deal, actually.
The person
if
who
I could
made
get-
this is
if I
someone
could get it
called-
for that cheap in any rando scene, man.
Right?
the person who named this is named Am Polly.
Thank
No,
you so much.
No, I'm sorry, Arn Polly, ARN. You know, when you're sitting back and you see the tiny type.
No, that was a perfectly reasonable mistake to make. What is this room? Look at
Is
this
it Arn-
dumb room.
Arnpolly or Arnpolly? I don't know.
Look at this absolutely
come on,
stupid
P-Hat.
room, Dan.
I
I
can't see
supposed
the
to,
room
like-
because my thing is in front of it.
Oh.
P-Hat, why? P-Hat, no.
I walked
P-Hat,
into a room that I
please.
immediately got to walk out of, but I just wanted to stay in there because it was stupid.
Was it full of bubbles?
It was full of bubbles.
Fair.
Like, and I
Is it-
mean full of bubbles. There was a good dozen in there.
We should call those rooms bobas.
Ooh, a boomerang.
I understand that. I get that. Can we not? I don't like boba tea or bubble tea. I just really don't. I don't want tapioca anywhere near my hot
Well, they
Leek
don't
water.
they're not necessarily tapiocas.
I don't like boba pearls either, to be honest.
You can get different ones that are like they're like jelly,
It's just
that are
a
different
weird
flavors.
I would
sensation.
just get a different drink myself.
or you can just get it and not tell them don't put like
Gyptos.
when I go to the Korean fried chicken place on Saturdays, I usually get a Thai iced tea with Oreos in it.
I would just rather have some tea.
Speaking of that,
Like,
are we going to Baka Bak when you're up here?
Yeah, it'll be exactly 1 month from now. I'll be in your town.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You can keep me company because my cat will be in radioisotope therapy.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, how is that? Is that started yet, or?
No, so it's been a while, so I guess people here don't know. So my cat has thyroid issues, I've discovered. Like she's been
You've
losing
posted
weight.
about it.
Yeah, she's been losing weight for the last year. So I took her to the vet to see if we could figure it out because somebody mentioned hyperthyroidism. I'm like, okay, Maya matches these symptoms. Turns out her thyroid levels are so off the charts that the detector at the vet couldn't measure them. So I got referred to the Feline Hyperthyroid Treatment Center.
Oh boy.
And what they're going to do is they're going to give her radioactive iodine 131, and she's going to be radioactive. And I'm fighting Goma. Thankfully, I have a bow.
Raz
That's
is
why they gave
nuking
you the
their
bow.
cat again.
Yeah. Ooh, blue drink. That's a nice item to find on the floor.
Ow.
Yep.
Somebody's half-finished beverage.
Just make sure.
Make sure to use it, right?
Give me the stupid. No.
But
You
yeah,
lose
she's
sword
going in on
beats and it's
January
all
9th. Is her first day.
over.
How many rooms does this go to, or does it just go forever?
I assume it goes to 255 because this is an 8-bit game.
Because I'm at 79.
Ooh.
Nice.
No, that was 69.
I was gonna say you skipped 69. You don't get to nice.
Okay, here's the Dodongo.
I also had a Dodongo room, but it only had one.
Mine also only had
So
one.
the first one I had one. Then it had 3, and I was sad.
Man, like lakes are easy when you have the sword beam. And
a lot
there's
of things
water
are
in
easier
the
when you
room.
have sword beam
Well, I haven't seen any water rooms yet.
because you haven't gotten a ladder. I just
I
saw
mean,
water.
I've
I mean,
had
there should
water
be-
as an obstacle, not water as a like impediment.
Yeah, like you can get the NS room.
Oh, Lionel's
NSU
gross.
room.
We're gonna just shoot you with arrows. I'm not dealing with that. The arrow is just nice because it does 2 damage.
It'd be nicer if you had some sort of magic sword. Grumble, grumble.
Yeah, that would be really nice. Honestly, I'm doing okay with the wooden sword and the bow.
A
was
wooden
doing pretty
sword
good
and
with
a
that
candle
one.
and 4 hearts. My life is sad.
Bob doesn't know why the NSU room is called that? Really?
Yeah, well, I'll take a rang.
Wait, Bob doesn't know what the NSU room is called. NSU? I'm sorry. This is news to me.
It's Nevada State University's favorite room.
Yeah. It's Obama's favorite
Who
room.
doesn't know that, right? No. Just... Can I hit
Ah,
you
come
with
on,
these?
come on,
Does
come
that
on.
do anything?
Stop
no,
that.
Okay.
Why? Get down here. Come on. Land. Fuck off.
I'm confused. I'm in a room full of moblins and I'm not the moblin.
It must be a problem for you.
That's an identity crisis right there, if there ever
Right?
was.
It feels really strange. Haha! Take that,
It's like-
20 Poles voices. No problem.
Is this maybe the kind of nightmare you relate to a therapist?
If I went to a therapist, which I'm not saying I shouldn't, but probably.
The
Oh
problem
man,
with
I dreamed
therapists
that
is
this
they're
little green guy
expensive.
murdered me and all my friends.
Well, it's clear, it's clear, I mean, you should go in town to see this moblin. I hear he's a really funny moblin.
I saw that in a version of like an "Am I the asshole?" post of like, I'm a doctor and I'm very busy and I don't have a lot of time to get out to see the arts, and so am I the asshole for not recognizing a famous performing artist when they came to see me? It's like, I get what you're doing. Picking it up.
Oh, 64 rupees for a bow. I'll spend that.
That's not a bad deal.
What else were you
Nope,
spending your rupees on? Not
Exactly.
drinking potion?
Arrows.
exactly.
I'm just shooting arrows at everything.
I've made it up to the answer to life, the universe, and everything again.
I'm on 90. 91.
Jesus!
Yeah.
I'm
Slow
about
down.
to hit. I'm about to hit 86.
You guys are racing to lap each other.
We've each died once, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, Gleok! I don't think I can arrow you. Yeah, it doesn't
No.
work.
You gotta
no.
stab that Gleok.
Well, I'm gonna sword beam and be far away. You know what? It's probably easier to just be over here.
Now I have 8 bombs. Yay.
Well, it was
I'd
easier.
like to
be over
have
there.
more stuff. I mean, a ladder's kind of an okay buy. It's kind of a lateral move, really.
Silver arrows.
Boo!
Torgo.
Boo!
I don't know. I appreciate that, Torgo.
I did too. Heart container.
I just got silvered arrows.
I don't know why I'm not just immediately turning around and going through the door I went through, instead of like always wanting to go into a new room.
It just feels good.
I don't suppose.
Oh,
I don't suppose I'll ever convince anyone that I actually was not going for any wordplay when I said that.
No, own it. Don't pretend that you weren't. Well, now I have drank, so I'm happy. Will I remember to drink? No.
I could have grabbed that rupee.
I would really like to not be where I am. Yeah. Oh, this room is all the slowdown. Can I just kill
I should
some
probably
of
not
these
use
things?
all my bombs.
Give me that bloody fairy if you don't mind. I would like... Oh, come on! No, use all your bombs, Raz. It's fine.
Oh,
Nothing bad
whiz
ever
robes. No, do not want.
I just had a butt face room.
Oh god, hold on. I have to drink my potion now. And then I have to immediately bonk off this bat to get out of the...
I'm just stuck
This
in
is
this
the
room
worst
forever.
room for whiz robes. Ah, Jesus Christ. Wait, what? Hold on. I'm doing this stupidly.
I don't know. I kind of hate that Misery Mire room for Wizrobes right at the entrance.
No, I'm in a room that's all, like, just corridors.
Ew, ew, ew.
It's not great.
Armos. I think that's a first. Armos just decided to show up.
I have been in this room forever because it's
There, okay.
phase enemies.
I have to be very careful now.
Operation...
I was just tootling along, and then Wizrobes shooting spells at me that do 4 hearts of damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know, the one I don't even know what these are called. They're the ghost things from the graveyard.
Oh yeah, what are those called?
Ghosts.
I just call them ghosts.
Sometimes they can be called ghoulies.
There we go. Genie, that's right.
Oh,
Thanks, Red Silver.
well, look at that.
All right, room 100 was Bubbles.
All right, 50.
Yeah, keep giving me rooms with one monster. That's great.
Did I see? I've only seen one boss, and I'm on room 50. Just a heads up,
Oh,
because
fairy.
I'm sitting at 4 hearts, and I feel like every boss has dropped a heart so far.
Now I'm just sitting here Gatling gunning arrows because I would like to survive.
Damn it, I died.
Die.
Again,
Room 64.
you're a quarter of the way there.
All right, who's in 105? Oh crap!
Like I died 50 rooms in, and I felt like I was doing pretty good, and now I'm back to 52.
Like,
You
losing
guys
your
are over
sword
here-
beams really hurts on a wood sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great. I can tell you that right now.
Stop it with your erratic movement patterns, if you don't mind. I would prefer if you did not. Oh,
Get away!
goody.
Get
Instead
away!
of getting a heart, I got a ladder. Yay.
Ah! God damn it!
But a singular moblin. So sorry. It had to be done.
Don't like this. Don't like this. Oh, come on.
Ow.
Ah! No, get away. God damn it. No, oh, I panicked. Alright, 105.
Not bad.
30 minutes.
It's a hell of a room per minute ratio there.
I guess that's what we could do for a race is like how many rooms can you clear in a short of a time?
I like we
Time
do with
attack.
Lufia.
Yeah.
Except, of course, with Lufia 2, we can seed it.
I know this needs a seed. I feel the need for seeds. I mean, I do have a bag
I'm
of
glad you
David sunflower
pluralized
seeds.
that. It means a very different thing in my circles.
Yes. No, I've got a bag of David dill pickle sunflower seeds right here.
Man, I like sunflower seeds, but they take so much effort.
I have the unfortunate
Well-
situation of sunflower seeds being ruined for me, as they were all that my dad would eat in long car rides. So just imagine hot, sweaty sunflower seed spit percolating in a car for hours on end.
So
Well,
the
they
reason
get
why,
everywhere too.
Yeah, I mean, actually, Raz, the fact that they take effort is a positive because it's like it's something I can have at my desk and kind of munch on without destroying myself with calories.
Yeah, that's fair.
Probably just the act of eating them is calorie negative. If I'm being honest.
No, I mean, they're
That's
still
celery.
full of salt.
Well, salt is not caloric.
I know, but it's like they're.
Yeah, I'll take some
I'm just
drink.
saying that you munch on them, they're still full of. Even if they're better for calories, they're still full of salt. Damn it, I died.
I keep trying to use my damn bow that I don't no longer have.
I want some health, please. I got panicked. Oh, the clench is real in this game, guys. I don't know if you know. Come on. I got one heart. My life is bad. I'm not even gonna see room 69. Wah.
Oh, not nice.
Half a heart. Come on.
What are you fighting?
Just everything.
What are you fighting for?
Yeah, 3-headed Gleeok with a wood sword and 3 hearts left was not great.
Yep, dead.
Let's see,
Because I got to
'cause
room 60 with 4 hearts. That's not fair.
Yeah.
I had 7, but I had shit for like equipment.
Okay.
Oh no, now I'm gonna get pinballed by ropes.
Like, this could use, like, a leveling system.
Explain.
Well, instead of being
Well-
at the mercy of heart containers dropping.
Well, heart containers are levels, so...
Yeah,
Well-
it has a leveling system. There's a variable number of...
It is a roguelike, so...
There's a very number
rogue-
of rooms that seem to fall within a range before you get a boss. Then on that boss, you either get a like equipment upgrade or a health upgrade. What I would like would it be that every boss was both equipment and health, but then that would slow down your curves or speed up your curves significantly. Oh, or as I was saying, room 3 just dropped me a heart. Never mind, I'm full of shit.
Well, I mean, that's happened before, but...
I know it has never happened to me before. I've only ever got hearts from bosses. So
I'm fine with the progression as it is. Like, get good, right?
I'll take a wand.
You could just take no damage the entire game. Like,
luck is a skill.
just play it super safe. I'm just bad.
Just don't get hit.
Just don't get hit.
Classic advice. I'm familiar with that one.
I mean, you play Toho games, so
Exactly. That's where I've heard it from.
right? Just don't get hit.
Has Torgo fallen down if he's played Toho games? Has he fallen down the Vampire Survivor rabbit hole yet?
Oh, I've put like 100 hours into Vampire Survivors.
500%ed that sucker.
Not
I've-
surprised.
And if you can put up with a little bit of anime and you like those kinds of, if you like Vampire Survivors, play Hollow Cure.
I've
Look it
heard
up.
that the Hollow Live one is very good.
It's
Oh, God damn
very,
it.
very good.
I don't need another Vampire Survivor in my life. Like, because again, I have Rogue Legacy staring me down, being like, you should really play more of me. And I'm like, yeah, but there might be a new update in Vampire Survivors I need to go finish.
There's no new DLC tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it getting a DLC
Yeah.
or sequel or something? That guy is basically printing money with that game.
Good.
No, he's not, though. You know what game absolutely could have predatory monetization options in it and doesn't? The game that is just a slot machine. Like, Vampire Survivor, for all of its flack, is the game that is built to have, like, FOMO monetization, energy schemas, buy season passes, buy your battle passes, whatever, and it doesn't have any of that. You buy the game,
Well-
you get everything in it, and it just works.
What I'm saying is he made a game that's so popular it prints money.
Yes.
And so, like, now he's gonna release the DLC and, like, sell 100,000 copies of it because everybody fucking loves Vampire Survivors. It's great. Like,
No, that game
Yeah.
has comfortably
he
filled
absolutely deserves it.
the hole in my life that was left by Risk of Rain. And I am fine with that. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Apparently, the people who work on Risk of Rain are no longer working on Risk of Rain. Like, I
No,
don't know.
they went to do other things. Like, even immediately after Risk of Rain, they did like a
I want to say more
Gunpoint,
like along the lines of like the rights for it were
Yeah,
sold.
they sold it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and I mean, fair enough. Like, move on if it's no longer what you want to do. I'm fine with that. And even
Yeah,
then,
no,
Risk of Rain
absolutely.
2
I don't
is
begrudge them.
definitely not my cup of tea just by its change. But I want another game like Risk of Rain in my life, and Vampire
Oh,
Survivors
no, yeah,
this
that's-
year filled that for me. Of just mindless, watch the numbers creep up, explode, and have goofy breaking runs. Not a lot of games do that. I'm glad that there's at least 2 now.
Oh, I do need bombs.
There is a fairly active, like, Risk of Rain total overhaul mod scene.
The
that-
modding for Risk of Rain 2 is great.
I'm talking Risk of Rain 1. There's like I
I'm not
forget
sure
what it's
I've
called.
looked
It's, like,
into Risk of Rain 2
downpour.
modding.
I got a heart.
Moldorm. Yay! I'll take this bow.
Ow.
I take this bow.
I did a lot of damage with the bow earlier.
Yeah, I've not seen like a single use item outside of the candle.
I bought the candle. I didn't use it.
Oh look, it's another.
If it was a red candle, I think I would have gotten a lot of use out of it.
God damn it!
There aren't any
God
bombable
damn it.
walls, are there?
There are
I am
not.
so bad
Okay.
at Dodongo, guys. I don't think you realize.
You failed
Oh.
at the dongos.
Dodongo gave me a blue ring. Thanks, bud. Just doubled my life.
I don't know why I thought I was going back into an empty room. I've been playing this for an hour. I just started walking right into all these enemies, which were thankfully just bubbles, but...
Double your life, double your fun, double your game with double ring gum.
No.
I don't want to think about
Incorrect.
gum with what does have rings. Sorry, not. Ah, come off! Stop it!
Here's a question. Why haven't they made ring pops that are also blow pops?
Explain?
You know what a blow pop is, right?
Yes, but explain?
You know a ring pop.
No, I understand. I understand the words that you said, but why haven't they? It's because those are two different things.
No, make a ring pop that is also a blow pop.
But those are two different things, Dan.
It's called
Bubblegum
a
is
mashup.
dumb.
I'd
Bubblegum
rather
is...
just have a ring pop and a blow pop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's twice the candy, Dan.
You can have multiple candy.
Sometimes your mom only lets you have one candy.
I'm sorry that 40-year-old Dan is only allowed one candy.
My candy.
But Mom, I want bubblegum!
But I also want a lollipop. I mean,
Well,
you're-
fortunately for you.
Ooh, this is a laggy room.
Can I get a heart? Can I get a heart back, please? I fucked up.
Yeah, I don't have beams anymore. My life is sad.
Oh, Keys. Okay.
Oh, I
hey,
got beams
wand,
back.
all right. But no, I mean, think about it. Why haven't they made a ring pop that is also a Tootsie Pop?
I don't know, man.
I don't know that
You
I want
seem-
that chunk of chocolate.
Yeah, you seem like you're
I'm just saying that you
you
can
were
have
so
a solid
preoccupied
ring.
with whether or not you could. You didn't stop to ask yourself whether you should.
I mean, I'm just saying you can make lollipops that are filled with stuff. Why don't they make ring pops that are filled with stuff?
They do. They're filled with ring pops. I don't see what the problem is here.
Why do you have to wear your... What is your obsession with ring pop?
I'm just
Why do you have to
saying
wear
this-
your candy?
I'm just saying this feels like a business opportunity that they're not taking advantage of.
What do you plan on doing with the ring afterward, Dan? Or do you just love contributing to plastic waste?
I mean, that's a flaw with the original ring pop. That has nothing to do
Yeah.
with what I am positing that they do.
I love red silvers. I should eat sunflower seeds so I don't eat too many calories. Also, Dan, I need all of the candy mashed up.
I mean, look, I like
Boomerang.
candy.
I will take that. Oh, I will continue to get shot by statues while
Ah!
holding the boomerang over my head.
How did Weird Al never do a parody song of that?
Because Weird Al has standards.
Fair enough.
Except he clearly made Pac-Man, so maybe he doesn't.
Man, just the hate. Just
The
clear
hate
out-and-out
is like
No,
hate.
no.
absolute F-tier song, man. No redeeming
Man,
quality.
F tier. I didn't know it went down that far.
I mean,
Surprisingly, we haven't had like an out-and-out F tier yet.
I don't think we will be able to aggregately rank a song in F tier. But
might find one.
We will personally, absolutely, I think people will have personal F tier songs. And just listening to that, absolutely, I was viscerally hurting listening to that song. Like,
Fucking Christ.
it's not the good kind of, it's the bad kind of lo-fi. Oh, hey, it's Dodongo.
Oh,
Look,
And he
I'm listening
dislikes
to
both.
lo-fi
I got a
hip-hop beats to
book.
study to. So I get
but
you.
it's not a bomb wand game.
It's not a
Dan.
bomb wand, it's a burn wand.
Make the thing stop. I don't want this anymore. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm super gonna die. God damn it. This is the dumbest way.
You know what I got in New York that were really good? It was yogurt Hershey Kisses.
Ooh.
They're Asian exclusives normally, but they have them at the Hershey store in New York City.
Please drop me a heart. That's all I
Yeah,
ask.
2 rooms in a row, nothing but bubbles. Easiest.
Those are
easiest
butt
game of
face
my life.
rooms.
Man, my timing.
Red, what all were you baking?
Not
You said that
great.
you were baking, but like, are we talking like cookies? Are we talking like pound cake? What was your Christmas baking?
Oh, fuck
plan?
off. Fuck off. I bet you'd love to have this wand for 78 rupees. I just shot like 8 arrows and I now have 70.
That's the downside of shooting arrows.
Yeah, but I who told me I was gonna get a different shooty thing?
I'm going to assume that pizzels are pizza pretzels.
Pizzels?
That's what he told
Oh
me.
no,
Wait, no,
he said
pizzelles.
pizzelles. Those are like Italian like waffle cookies.
I am. Oh.
Oh, I know what those are.
those-
Yeah,
I
are they
know
like
those under a
maple or
different-
whatever?
I know
Yeah,
those
they're
under
really
a different like German
Oh, this
name.
this guy.
They're
can
not
just fuck
Stroop waffles.
They're not stroop
Oh,
waffles.
okay. I'm thinking of Stroop waffles.
I will paste pizzelles into chat when we're done. But I know. I mean, you could make Stroop waffles out of pizzelles. You could take 2 pizzelles and put something between them, and make your own Italian Stroop waffle? Question mark.
Hey, you know what? I'll take a bow. Unfortunately, I don't have an arrow.
No, it gives you
You did,
arrows.
I was-
You start with the arrow.
Well, I couldn't. Change. Ah! I'm having a
Dead.
bad time, guys. like
Man, having a
bad.
burning wand sure helps. It would be better if it was a bomb wand.
Oh, fairy.
Hey, you jumped over my arrow.
I still
you
only
piece
have
of shit.
4 hearts in room 55, and I'm not a fan of this.
Yeah, that was my last life.
And now I have a room full of Gibdos.
Gibdos, gotta find those Gibdos.
Well, now
Well-
rupee drops are ammo, and I feel happy about that.
Yeah, you definitely want... You want about 80 rupees, it sounds like, for this.
Oh, why did they have to put statues in a room with a Gleeok?
To torment you.
Oh, you're screwed in that case.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the wood
that's
sword,
game over.
that is a game over. Rip this run. Doo-doo-doo. Damn it, I died.
Now, I was down on some fart noises for percussion last night, but I'm listening to a
Oh,
song that has claps for
two.
percussion, and I'm a big fan of those.
I mean, I can understand not being a fan of the farts because I mean the farts are they were part of the brand, but it's like
I'm glad that they weren't part of the brand for long.
because people heard Another One Rides the Bus and they thought the farts were really funny. So
Like, don't get me
It's-
wrong, fart humor definitely has its time and place.
it's like George Carlin says, you know, find me a person who thinks farts aren't funny. But I agree that there were a lot of farts.
Oh, am I in the Dan room? No, my statues don't shoot things, thankfully. Oh, how
Hey,
did that not
Anthony
hit me?
Realms.
How did that not hit me?
There we go.
Oh, do I have a potion? No, I don't.
Oh, I don't have a. Oh, you know what? I had a potion
This
last time
block.
when I died.
Oh, god damn it!
I did
This
the dumb
block is
thing.
in my way.
I just didn't.
Oh,
clue in ahead.
Gleeok, I hate you. You're the worst.
And it's not even sad Gleeok.
No, he made me sad. That's all. I need a second. I'll be right back.
I'm at floor 175.
Jesus.
Damn.
How many hearts do you have at that point?
I have 10.
See, that feels like you have an appropriate amount to like be dealing with the stuff that you're encountering.
And you have a ring, right?
I do have a blue ring.
Yeah, so you have a ring. 10 hearts and a ring, you'll be
You've
doing all
got
right.
some leveled up swords.
Yeah, you've got
You functionally have 20 hearts. Like you're in great shape there.
and you've got your magic sword.
Oh man, I wish I had anything like that.
Big
I don't know, I've
room
squandered
full of
every
whiz
one I've
robes and
had.
water can make that all different, though, real quick.
Oh,
Yep,
I'm
I
aware. I had a terrible Wizrobe room
I was just content to let that play out for a minute because it was goofy.
with
Yep,
no
take
ring.
Taking my drink.
Got a boogie, got a boogie.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, get out of the... Where did it go? My Tektite is... There he is. He's hopping behind the scenes.
Yeah, now the only hearts I've had have just dropped from random rooms. So that's silly.
Do do do.
Can you
Get away.
Village song. Not the
Get
best
away, you
song.
beggar!
Really?
Don't know why.
This
People
room
think
sucks.
this.
It's not even a hard room. It's
song's
just...
the best.
Actually, it might be a hard room.
I know my SimCity hot take is that the town song is better than the village song. Not
Oh,
saying
goodness,
village is
okay.
bad, but town fucking rules.
It's
Yeah,
all
but-
about Metropolis, right?
But yes, both. Raz, did you see that I posted the SimCity soundtrack with the uncompressed instruments?
Oh, I still haven't listened.
I don't know if I saw that, actually.
It's in music, right?
I might have music muted because I just
no,
never
I
check
thought I
it.
posted it in main chat.
Oh, pff,
Well, last
I don't have a
enemy-
bow anymore. Stop using your bombs, you dumbass.
Second to last enemy drops a stopwatch. Take a drink.
Doodin' 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 doo doo. Yeah, the town song is just it's groovy,
Ugh.
especially when you get that weird synthesizer sound it has.
I've been sitting here for about a full minute waiting for this one pea hat to stop moving around.
Oh.
I had a few rooms like that too.
Ooh, I don't want to be fighting you in this room. Oh, stop. No. This is bad. I hate this.
There you get fighting a Gliok.
Why won't it stop? Thank
it's,
you.
It's an equalizer to let us catch up. You know, from room 10.
Gliok. Do not like the Gliok.
Man, I can't even get loot out of these.
Can you just die, please? Thank you. Well,
Oh, well, I'll take bombs.
will I take a boomerang?
Actually, Raz, are you around tomorrow night?
Yes, actually.
Buttface, are you around tomorrow night?
I will be around tomorrow night.
City Skylines.
Yes, okay. I can skyline.
Oh, are we doing our old town or?
We can, or we can make a new town. I don't give a shit.
Okay. Well, I didn't
have-
know if there was like a theme or something.
No,
No.
I've missed the last two city skylines for freak accident reasons. I will be there.
Okay, I will.
Yeah,
post,
I'd love to.
I will post
Assuming my
event and
life
we'll-
does not explode between then and now, which it shouldn't.
Oh, a heart. Excellent.
Yeah, because we've put these guys on the calendar, but every time.
Look, Dan, I'm sorry.
I mean, I
sorry.
understand. Real life gets in the way.
Oh, this is a terrible room for a four-headed whatchamacallit.
Oh, sad Gliok.
Yes. I gotta go in and tank it.
Come
Shouldn't
on,
he just
sad
be called-
Gliok.
Shouldn't he just be called?
What are we
Sadlock?
rooting for? Torgo's demise now? Oh,
Like the
Balls.
happy one's called Gleok. The sad one's called Sadlock. Or Glumlock?
I mean,
Glumlock.
what about Grimlock?
Now you're pushing it.
Me Grimlock.
Ah, you bastards! Well, no, hold on. I need to get my buttons figured out.
Damn it.
If it's not butt face, it's crap.
No, I needed to delete some bunnies. Thankfully, I have arrows.
Oh, I want a Gleeok plushie with like a little crown on one of their heads. That seems...
Yeah, when I went to, I was kind of
seems
disappointed
great.
when I went to the Nintendo World Store because they really haven't been changing stuff up much lately. The last time I went was a year and a half ago, and I mean they had all the new Pokemon stuff because of course they
Of course,
do.
right?
But I mean they've still got a decent selection. I mean they had some new Animal Crossing stuff cycled in, but like there were no DDDs with the Kirby's. I don't even think they had any Waddle Dees, because I'm pretty sure last time I was there they had Waddle Dees.
Bet on 191.
Oh,
Good
dude.
run.
Did you see that DDD and Kirby stuff I posted in memes, Dan?
Yes, I don't get it, but I appreciate it.
Oh, you don't get Batman?
Bad man?
Yeah,
No, 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 no,
No, that's-
bad man.
Batman is the shirt that Vegeta wears later on in the
Oh.
series. It's Dragon Ball nonsense. It's Dragon Ball casual clothing for Kirby DDD.
You know, DDD is kind of a Vegeta.
No. Sorry, not. It was Meta Knight in the Batman shirt.
Oh,
DDD, I think, is wearing what Piccolo wears.
okay. I'm just saying, if you wanted to have a Vegeta, you know, like the relationship dynamics of a Kirby and a DDD are Goku and Vegeta, kind of. I got a white sword.
I, unfortunately, have one of these walking around statumans.
I have nothing. I have a heart. Not even a heart container, just a heart.
Just the one. Oof.
Just the
Just
one.
the one heart.
I can't get. This will be the furthest I've got. I'm hitting 60 now, so.
I forget it needs a counter to show you like a statistic of like the farthest you've gotten. Like that should be a pause screen. Like if you pause the game, it should tell you if you've been running it, like what your best time was or whatever.
Say, can you even pause it? Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah. Also, underrated song, Capital
Ring.
Theme.
Oh, happy day.
I bet you'd like to have more stuff. I kinda want to have Blue Drink.
I
Like,
love
it's
the Blue
insurance.
Oh yeah, just
Oh, right, I
make
have
sure
to
you
actually
drink your
kill
blue drink.
Yeah, I didn't.
Be sure to
last
drink
time.
your Ovaltine.
Also, they need to have more quotes for the old man. Like I said, 1.0 problems.
But like, I bought a Blue Drink, and I'm glad I had a lot more rupees than was required for Blue Drink, because it then dropped me in a room full of bunnies, and I'm like, no. Imagine.
Oh, pea hat.
Got
Alright,
a
how long do I gotta
bunny,
wait?
Got a bunny. Bunny.
Ow.
Wait, that's gonna be a meme for Got a Boogie is gonna be the meme now.
It seems to have consumed you.
It has.
It has
I mean,
replaced every other song in your head.
I'll
and I
I'll
put
work
it
it
just
out
a
of my
time
system.
filler.
Don't worry.
Ah, will you?
Yeah.
You got a boogie in your brain by the sound of it. You can't shake it off.
Nope.
Press X to dad, right?
I got a flute. What the fuck is a flute gonna do?
It'll let another boss
Dig
spawn.
doggers. Dig doggers are now in the pool. That's
Everybody
exactly
out of
what
the
you
pool,
wanted,
it's
right,
Adult
Dan?
Swim.
Adult Swim.
I mean, I'm using it. Nothing seems to happen, so I guess that just means that dig doggers are now in the pool.
We got fucking
Oh,
lights
Metropolis
here
theme.
now.
It is the best song in the game.
Does the Megaopolis have its own theme?
Yes, and it's not
'Cause
as
I've-
good as the Metropolis theme.
I'm sure I've never heard it.
Although I will say the remastered version with the uncompressed instruments sounds better. Like the original, it takes a minute to grow on you.
Does it sound like really like
It's
eerie?
very upbeat.
Oh, okay.
Like I'll paste that playlist into main chat when we're done, and you can
Okay.
listen to it. Dun 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 dun.
I do hear a boss, so let's see what nonsense this is.
Of the SimCities, I'll always be partial to SimCity 3000 soundtrack.
Oh, it was fantastic.
It was great, but
3000 was the best soundtrack.
Fuck.
nothing.
SimCity 4 is okay. Like
SimCity 4 had a lot of good songs.
There's some really good songs in there, and then the rest is just kind of not really remarkable for me.
No.
I loved everything in SimCity 3000.
SimCity 2000, actually, I believe the best, in my opinion, the best rendition of that is actually the one that was used in the PlayStation. Because I want to say, I forget if they used Redbook audio for the PlayStation 1 or not, but it sounds, I mean, I've heard SimCity on a Roland sound canvas, and it's okay. But whatever instruments they're using for the one in the PSX version, I actually really dig it. Even though I think probably the definitive version of SimCity 2000 soundtrack is the one for the Macintosh. Even though it suffers from the same compressed sample problems as the Super Nintendo one.
What is with how jumpy you are, you bastards?
Oh, this is the worst. Why did I need 5 p-hats?
Weird Al never did Weird Al never did Van Halen, I think.
I put together the spreadsheet and I can't remember.
I don't think he ever did a Van Halen. I'd be interested in what he would do for Jump.
Come on.
Oh yeah, speaking of covers, like there's this Swedish band named Hell Songs, and they do these sort of like really slow, folky covers. Oh no, look at this room full of bunnies.
So they do trailer music.
No.
No, that was me being dismissive and mean. I'm sorry.
Well,
I hate that trend in trailer music right now.
I hate this room.
It is not that is the bad kind of. Like, I would not call shit. I died. I would not call trailer music. I would not call that folk music. That is like the antithesis.
But you know what I'm talking about when it's like
I
somber
know
pop song covers. But
it is not like that.
Yeah.
Get away and just stop. Why?
A room full of bunnies. Just.
I mean, I hate this pea hat. This is the worst pea hat.
It's Christmas, not Easter. What the heck?
Oh no, it's gonna stop. I'm too far away. Okay, I boomeranged it.
Okay.
Never again.
I'm gonna say
next
that
room is all pea hats now.
We're gonna go until Raz dies.
What? I'm only on room 39. I have a blue ring. That might never happen.
That might never happen, Raz says.
Okay, Buttface got the cue to be like, Raz being cocky. What you're saying is I could just die right now, and then we could all be miserable.
No, I actually had a really fun time just sitting around here killing Zelda enemies. This was great. Like, this is some good time wasting bullshit.
I don't think God damn it, P-hats again. I don't think I could beat Torga's score. I got to, like, what, 109? Something like that?
What are the enemies that bury under the ground? Because I've had a couple of rooms that just filled with those, and only the... Levers, thank you. Those take me longer than any P-hat room.
They won't lever you alone.
I mean, as it stands, really this hack really just boils down to when is the room roulette gonna screw you with Riz robes?
Yeah, I haven't seen any whiz robes. I just found my first Dirknet, so got some Dirknets.
I had a terrible whiz robe room. It was like in the 60s too.
I'm still stuck in the 60s. Don't have a job or a college degree. Like, I hate, well, I mean, we haven't brought up the fact that Gallagher died. And none of us, I mean, now in our...
Did that happen? I totally missed that.
It happened.
Is he the fruit guy?
He is the fruit guy.
Isn't he, like, just a terrible person?
There's a famous Mark Maron bit where he goes off the rails.
Yes. Gallagher, turns out later in life, it was revealed that Gallagher was a terrible fucking person. And in the 80s and early 90s, when we didn't know that Gallagher was a terrible fucking person...
I think our standards were lower in the 80s and 90s. Or we were kids and we were like, big guy hit fruit with mallet. Fun.
I thought, well, it's got dodge on the front and ram on the side was the height of fucking comedy when I was 10. But anyway, there was one of his specials, his HBO specials or whatever, called Stuck in the 60s, And it's like it has a theme song and everything, and like that's one of those things that lives in my brain and I can't get it out.
We all have
But
those.
believe it or not, Gallagher had a video game.
Explain
Now, what do you
yourself.
think you did? Now, what do you think you did in Gallagher's video game?
Oh, it had to be the opposite of smashing fruit. Like you collected it or something.
But Face, do you have any guesses?
I'm going to assume pogo stick, but that's just what I want in my heart of hearts.
Well, what you did in Gallagher's video game, it was actually a Laserdisc based arcade game. So you have to imagine I think I'm 12. It must be I'm 11 or 12. It's like 1994. I'm in Maine at the arcade that I've talked about before, Fun-O-Rama, New York Beach, Maine.
Was that the only arcade you had?
No, I had other arcades, but that is like
But that was the main one.
that was the one in Maine, M-A-I-N-E.
No, I don't know. Man.
Yeah. So so imagine we walk in one day, we see, my brothers and I, we see this Gallagher game. I better not fuck this up or okay, good. Phew. I had to concentrate there for a second. It was Dodongo that I could have run out of bombs. So we get this Gallagher game, and it turns out that it's Gallagher's Shooting Gallery. So it's a Laserdisc game that basically what if you combined Dragon's Lair with a light gun?
Excuse me.
And that is not what they did for Space Ace, is what you're saying.
That is not what they did for Space Ace.
Darn.
Space Ace is exactly like plays exactly like Dragon's Lair.
Yeah.
It's just different video tracks. This, on the other hand, is an actual light gun game where it takes advantage of the fact that a Laserdisc is a little more programmable.
Can you stop with the thing? Thanks.
So I've seen
Yay.
the King of the Hill game. I mean, that's King of the Hill CD-ROM. I could get it, and I have hardware. That's a Windows 95 game. I could play that on legitimate hardware and stream it. The problem is actually, I need to ask people what's good for VGA capture these days, because I have not captured VGA in forever. And
I hear VHS. No.
I mean, there's
Just
shit you can
capture
buy
on
on Amazon for
cassette tape.
$50 or whatever. It's like, I have no idea if that's just throwing money in a fire. But yeah, I could hook up my little laptops that I did the video on today.
I have yet to watch your video. I'm saving that as viewing for Me and Not a Girl Face. And I quote, I just really like listening to Dan talk about stuff he's passionate about.
I mean, this one may be more relevant because it actually has games in it.
No, I think they just really just enjoy listening to you talk about stuff, and I do as well. It's fascinating seeing your depth of knowledge.
I've got jokes.
Do you?
Yes,
Do you?
I do. There's some pretty good jokes in there.
I'm excited to find them. Yeah, why am I shooting these guys?
Oh, why is this the room with Gleok? Oh, this is the worst.
Well, I've made it to
And-
room 84. I'm feeling... Oh, and I got a
Oh,
bubble.
Rez. Oh, no.
Yeah, this is not great.
I thought my Gleok rooms were bad.
No, right now there are only two things that are like dedicate time to sit down and view, which are Dan videos and Marble League.
Oh, this is the worst.
Has anyone here been keeping up with Marble League this
I forgot that Marble League was going, so I haven't even watched any of it.
the Raspberry Racers have been roller coastering me this right now.
Raspberry Race?
Yeah, that's my team that I root for, is the Razzies.
I had picked those independently of
Oh,
Raz.
thank goodness.
I just like the color purple.
You know, we
That
should
was
do.
all that
we
it was.
should-
It was purple.
We should do. You guys know how Pinewood Derby works, right? Where they have like
Yeah.
I mean, Marble League works in the same way, I suppose. But hear me out. Rolling cans of polar seltzer.
Hmm.
You could call it.
You don't say.
We could call it the Seltzer series. Or
I mean,
the Polar
there's a
Express.
lot that Marble League does besides just roll a marble down a track. It
Yes.
gets involved.
It gets intense.
Today's a 20-minute long, like, sumo video that I have no idea how they're going to do. But anyways.
Seltzer slider. There you go, Red. A village. But
I
it's
used
not.
up my drink already because I got spooked. I drank at 2 hearts rather than 1 because I didn't trust myself.
I mean, if you're in a room where something can do 2 hearts of damage,
Yeah, you should absolutely drink it. Oh, good, a heart.
I'm taking
Thank
really
goodness.
dumb damage.
have a heart, Raz.
I need hearts. I only have 4 total, and I was holding 1.
Why do I have pea hats in the same room as Bubbles?
Because
Nice.
everything hates you.
I used my drink against a boss, and my prize was a drink.
Hey!
That's
Nice.
convenient.
Well, you could stack them to get red
Screw,
drink, right?
screw you too, game.
I don't know why I
Well-
keep trying to go through the bubble rooms rather than just walk away.
I compulsively go into a door that I didn't come out of. I don't know why.
You gotta.
You got a boogie, got a boogie. All right, I think I finally got that out of my system.
No, this is going to be
I don't think
there.
you did.
This is going to be there in such the way
I'm not sure I
as-
believe you.
as
Damn it.
Oh, don't know. Don't... Of all the things I hit the fucking gel.
Jesus, why are you guys so fast? Oh, this is where I die. Fucking. Oh.
Okay. I could hit you like that.
No, I'm not dead yet.
Oh, nice.
I mean, we've either got 10
Oh my-
minutes left or Raz dies, whichever comes first.
Oh, I don't know if I can beat Torgo in 10 minutes. That's not... I don't think I can beat Torgo, period.
I finally won something, Zelda.
Yay!
I got good dice rolls.
You should
You're the
have a
best at
trophy.
dice.
Maybe
Oh,
2
my Paradise
trophies.
Killer playlist got stuck. Hold on.
I made it to
Come
room
on,
96. I made it to room 97.
There we go.
Oh, I
I
hear a
want this
boss
be-
on the other side of this room, and I don't have sword beams, so my life.
I don't know
is
why
gonna
I'm
be
chasing this
sad.
fairy. I have 4 hearts out of 4.
Hearts in what room are you on?
73.
That's terrible.
I'm aware. I have a
What is
blue
worse?
ring. I have a blue ring. It's not super awful. It's just not great. Oh, it's fucking Gleok again. Great. At least there aren't like 74 blocks in the way. If you hit me, I'm gonna bap you with this wand. I'm just warning you.
No, this is where I die.
So many dumb ways to die. Bum bum butter.
Now,
Dumb
98.
ways.
I'm calling it there.
Oh, that's it. I warned you. Oh, I got a heart container. Okay, good.
Surely this boss will drop something that I can use. Surely. A wand? I'll take a wand.
Yeah, wand's a good get.
I
It's
mean,
an unlimited ranged attack.
Yeah. Well, it's basically a white sword.
I say in lieu of a proper sword, it'll do.
I think the only creature you can't hit with a white or a wand is what, Wizrobes?
Yeah, it was robes.
Yeah. And fuck those guys.
Has anybody seen a magic shield yet?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Speaking of wizrobes,
I can't believe Dan found a wand.
I haven't found out this run. Got a heart.
Oh, I need this. Oh, heart container. I need all these heart-shaped items. Alright, now I have 6 hearts. I feel a lot better. Much better than 4.
Oh, okay, there we go. I had to sneeze something fierce. And then my nose was just like, no, it lives there now. And I'm like, but I need to sneeze. It needs to happen. I'm gonna die in the first room. Are you shitting me?
Did it spawn like a boss in the first room?
No, I bonked myself a couple of times like an idiot.
You idiot!
You
Look,
fat,
I'm not the
bloated
smartest
sack
man.
of protoplasm.
You 6-piece chicken McNobody.
Hey, I'm a 12-piece.
I'm only a 6-piece.
I'm a 5-piece tender.
Okay, if this was a Gleeok room, I was gonna be very upset.
Red Silvers, I couldn't tell you what skit it is. It just... They all blur together in my mind. If I was a braver man,
Heart container.
I would sit down and do a every Spemale tier list, but I don't have that in me.
Every strong bad ever.
Well, no, just because I got the box set DVDs of all 200 strong bad Spemales, so like that's an excuse to go through it, right? But that's not on
Sure.
my to-do list this year. Maybe another.
Yeah, Red, that is like right at the tip of my tongue because I can hear the whole skit right up to that line where he's watching the cartoon is sitting there as like here the cheat have a trophy. And then it cuts to a cartoon of Strong Bad and the cheat watching the cartoon. He goes, "This is
I
the
would never
best
say that."
cartoon in the whole world. Have a trophy." I never said that.
No, it is. It isn't. It is not Sweet Cup and Cakes. Guaranteed. Because it has to be one with a made by the cheat segment.
Yeah, no, it's not Sweet Cup and Cakes.
Man, I was gobsmacked
Wizrobes. No, I
when
want
I
bombs for you.
found a Sweet
Die.
Cup and Cakes reference in
I missed
popular
it.
video game media recently.
There we go.
Absolutely lost my mind.
I don't have drink.
A boomerang for 73 rupees. No, thank you. That's the bad kind of rang.
I don't know, it could come in handy if you don't have any other kind of range. Might save
I mean,
your keys
stunning
first.
things is good, but I don't know if it's 70 rupees.
It's not 70 rupees good.
What else are you using those rupees on?
You know what?
Future-
I
future
think
vote.
Red is right. I think because I remember that line. I like the way you worked in Hey Steve there.
Would it have been... No, because I don't think it's Sweet Cup and Cakes. It might be Sweet Puttin' Cakes? Maybe? Question mark? Now I gotta look. I gotta find out.
I think he's got this one. I think he's nailed this one on the head.
You always seem to be the first boss, which is weird.
Oh, I'm dying to this Gleeok. Pop. All right. There's a minute left. I am done.
All in it.
I will let you guys finish up the last 60 seconds.
I will call it when I'm back at room 80 and I am
I
not
got
doing
a
the best.
sword upgrade in room
100.
15. What the hell?
I'm plucking along here with no ring and 2 out of 4 hearts.
Like, everything in this feels super deadly, which I think is fine. Like, I don't feel too bad about that.
Well, it's standard Zelda fare, right?
Yeah, and I've had deadly in different ways. Like, now I have a sword upgrade to start with and 3 hearts. No rang. It was crazy cartoons. All right, thanks, Red. You nailed it on the head there.
I want this heart.
Feel bad for actually not getting that one because that was one of my
Butter.
absolute favorite strong bad emails.
It is one of the golden age.
But it's also been like 20 years since I watched most of those.
They just live. They live inside of me, which is a problem.
Rent free.
Are
Well,
you
guys.
kidding? I wouldn't charge rent for Strong Bad.
No. He'd be a good tenant though.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. So, I mean, this was fun. I enjoyed this. Kind of.
A good time was had by all.
It was fun as a group thing.
Yeah.
Oh god, just as
I can
Frickin' ring, dude.
see with
not
just some
doing this.
minor iteration on this how you could come up with a really strong like roguelike. Sans poop even.
I really want to know what Bob would think of this. But he's not here.
Is not here. We miss you, buddy.
Anyway,
Yeah, where is Bob?
that's a good question. I think
couldn't make
he
it
might
today?
have been busy tonight,
Yeah.
'Tis the season.
but tis the
Yeah,
season.
for sure.
So I will put on for tomorrow City Skylines. The mayor is back in town.
The mayor
Will
is
be
back
me.
in town.
oh no, dude. 3 Dodongos and firing statues. I'm done.
Yep.
Oof.
I don't feel like doing it.
Not
I mean, I
gonna do it.
I could have done it, but I don't feel like doing it. If we're done, I'm done.
I also just game over, so.
Not prudent at this juncture. I mean, Raz can keep playing if he wants, but
I might. We'll see.
I'm at least for the stream goes, I'm going to call it. So make sure to come back tomorrow night for City Skylines. Hooray!
Yeah. Hooray! Yay!
Yay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Cheers,
Have a good
y'all.
night.